Well, here we are in Yokosuka at one of the train stations here this Sunday morning on the 13th of October 2013. We picked up one of the passes. I can't remember the name of them. Little plastic cards that you pick up and you can load money on them and reload money on them, just keep it. And anytime you go on the trains, and I think you can use it on the buses also. So we're kind of heading, I think it was in a northerly direction, and we had to switch trains, I believe, in a town called Zushi. Yeah, you can see it there, Z-U-S-H-I. And I took a few pictures here as we're walking from one side of the train station to the other. This wasn't too bad. It was a little early in the morning, so there wasn't a lot of people. Here's 7-Eleven again. We have one right across the street from the hotel here too. And lots of vending machines, all kinds of them. Mostly things to drink. Here we are getting ready to get on our next train. Maybe that was after we got off, I can't remember, but we were going to Kamakura. We are heading there to see Kotokuin, the great Buddha of Kamakura. And this street here, sidewalks are pretty small. Everybody crowding the real small sidewalks. I don't even think they were 3 feet wide. And cars, even buses, big buses going up and down the street here. All kinds of little shops. Like this one here has a bunch of samurai swords. They're probably pretty cheap. You can buy them here, but they're dulled. From what I understand, it is illegal to own a knife of any kind, a sharp knife, over 2 inches long. I don't know, it seems kind of strange. But I know the samurai swords, that if you buy them where you can take them with you, they're all dulled. The only way you can get a sharp one is to buy it and have it shipped directly home without taking it on the airplane, because you could get into some deep trouble. A lot of trinkets here. Interesting stuff to look at, but certainly didn't want to haul it around all day. Dusty, I know you would love to have some of this stuff. Kind of interesting. I don't know, maybe the photos, you can see some of the prices. You'd have to back up there and take a look at it. Go full screen. There you go. There's another shot as I was walking out the door of this one place. Lots of souvenir shops. In fact, after we got done with seeing the great Buddha, we got some stopped at a shop and got some ice cream. It was really good. I tell you what, it sure beat the ice cream you get at Dairy Queen. Here we're getting up here and we had to pay to get in. I can't remember how much it was. Maybe 100 or 200 yen. There he is. He's, believe it or not, he's like 47 feet tall in a sitting position. He's made out of bronze. And you can even get inside, which I did. I paid I think it was 20 yen to go down inside. You know, kind of like seeing the backside of water there there in Disneyland. On the Jungle Cruise, you know. At any rate, that thing you see there in the center, that's what people were putting incense sticks in. The Buddha, they say, was made in about 1252 AD. Individual castings that were put together. You can see the seams there, like in his face. Here's the back side. They've got these vents open, which is a good thing because it's pretty hot down inside. In fact, I'm taking these pictures while I'm waiting in line to go inside. There's the back side there. You can see the line. I took some pictures in there too. You'll see them here in a moment. Like there's one of the pictures. You can see the reinforcing they put on there. That was in the 1960s, from what I understand, to help hold it together. There was a big earthquake back in 1923 that shook it apart. There's some detail on how they put these joints together. Here you can see this is still inside. You can see how they're put together there. Again, this is another picture that's inside. Kind of a crowd there. The steps, spiraling stairs to get down inside there, probably no more than 2 foot wide. So it was kind of difficult for a fat guy like me, you know. And thank goodness there were mostly little Japanese people trying to go the other way. You can see the sign there, toilet, head over that direction. And here's a pair of lions there. I don't know if I got the other one in the picture or not. But they're pretty ornate. Somebody spent a long time there carving those things. Looks like marble. Here's some of the maps of this community. You can see that one down there in the lower right. It said, "You are here." There it is again, that red square box. And that backward swastika is their legend for a temple, showing and there's gobs of temples and shrines, you know, Buddha, all over the place there. Several shrines. There it is, "You are here." You can see all the other seals, reverse swastikas, they're all over the place. This is at the German restaurant where we sat down to eat. Didn't realize how expensive it was. Didn't get a whole lot, but you know, you don't want much for lunch when you're doing a lot of walking. Here's the lady. She got kind of crotchety. Got mad because I was taking photos, I guess. And basically almost threw me out. But she didn't until after I had paid. So here's the name of it. German restaurant, Sea Castle, since 1957. There it is from across the street as we're heading over to the seawall to take a look at the beach. I'll get some shots there. As you can see, they drive on of course, it's the right side in Japan, but wrong side over in our place. It's a pretty beach. A lot of windsurfers out there. A lot of people playing in the water. It's pretty warm, I guess. I think Red went down and stuck his finger in it. Some condominiums there, apartments, whatever they're called, over here. People out there barbecuing. It's a beautiful day for the beach. Last little shot of the sea castle there. Now we're taking a long walk to head over to the shrine of, boy, it's going to be hard to pronounce. I'll just spell it for you. Tsurugagaokaha, oh, the next word is Hachimangu. And as you can see, one of the electric trains going by. A lot of tourist traps here also. A lot of shops. Look at this bicycle. Look at the size of those tires on that bicycle. Those things must have been 4 inches wide. It'd take a lot of muscle to pedal that thing around all day. And a single speed too. So, I mean, you wouldn't even be able to shift down. Narrow streets, of course, cars trying to get through there too. Kind of reminded me of what it was like in Italy and France, where everything is so narrow and the cars and pedestrians are trying to survive on the same pavement. There's another train station there. We had to go underneath and over onto the other side to get on the street to walk up towards the shrine. One of the little stores there. Red was looking for some ibuprofen. I don't know if he had a headache going on or, you know, some joint issues. Another shot of the train station. Here you go. Here's a McDonald's. They got a new McPepper, whatever that is. That shrine is way up at the end of the street there. Here we're getting close. Some weddings were going on. We crossed the street right here and walked under that shrine. Got a couple of pictures here of the bride and groom with that outfit she got on, or has on. Somebody was saying the brides wear that hooded thing like that because it is symbolically to cover her horns of jealousy. So I said, well, she must have some pretty good sized horns because it was kind of breezy and it stayed on pretty good. Just like the thing you see there at Epcot. And they had some rickshaws there. We saw parts of wedding parties and stuff sitting in those things, getting their pictures taken. Waiting for the light to change so we can cross the street there. You can see the shrine way up at the end there. Okay, we're up to the shrine now. I bought a bottle of ice cold water. Real thirsty. They had a lot of stuff for sale. Cucumbers. I think Red got a cucumber on a stick. Somebody else got some pineapple. Look at this. No smoking, no bonfire. I don't think they know what a bonfire is. Here's another party. Oh, that's part of the wedding party too, because that couple that was down below there, they eventually came up here and they were doing some other traditional prayers and stuff like that. There's the musicians getting ready to make some noise. And we went up these steps, kind of like the Mayan temple there in Chichen Itza. Not as steep though as the Mayan temple. Just lots of steps. Then when you get up inside there, you can't take any pictures. It's really funny. They don't want you to take pictures because they want you to be reverent. And yet, right up there in that temple, they sell stuff and they have people throwing money into, I don't know, some kind of a pit there. Just all kinds of noise going on. And the building to the left, to the right, there's a whole bunch of shops. They're selling stuff. It almost looked like, in fact, I had made the comment, like betting windows at the horse track. A lot of noise there, and them selling stuff. Then there was a museum there. You had to pay 200 yen though to go in there, but a couple of guys that did, and they were out in 5 minutes. This is a bunch of, somebody said they were barrels that sake is, ferments in. They got them all stacked up there. So we're making our way back out. We're back in the train station now. Now you see a lot more people here. This is, around 3 to 4 o'clock. No, 5 o'clock, I guess it was. Was it 5 o'clock? 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock. Kamakura station there. We had to go back up to Zushi, switch trains again. We're back down to, I guess, we went north, now we're going south to get back here to Yokosuka. There's a train coming in. There's another one, green train. They have, different routes, go different places. And so there's greens, there's blues, there's reds, there's yellows. But they all travel pretty smooth. Sometimes they're packed, sometimes they're not. You can see there, Yokosuka, 15:05. So we got on that train that said 15:05. Now it'd be a departure, but they actually left. Oh, it's 3 o'clock, not 4 o'clock. They actually left at 5 minutes earlier. That's a Japanese submarine there. This is back at the naval base here. There's one of our ships. You can see the cranes and stuff in there. That's it, guys.